If you are just getting started and are thinking about forming your own company, then today I'm going to teach you how to start an SEO agency using 4 key elements. The first element is choosing a good name for your company or brand. Having a good brand name tells customers or potential clients who you are, what you do, and why you do what you do. If you are a brand name that people know, like, and trust, then you are more likely to attract customers over the long term who are not only buying from you one time, but may also be repeat customers that share your products and services with friends and family. The second element is choosing a good domain name. Having a good domain name is just as important as the name of your company, business, or brand. If you are able to purchase a domain name that exactly matches up with the name of your business, then you are more likely to convert visitors, make more sales, and attract customers over the long term. You are also more likely to rank high in the Google search for not only your brand name, but also the products and services which you promote. So if you wanted to look for a domain name for our company or business, we can go to a domain name service provider such as one of my favorites, Namecheap. Namecheap has good domains at excellent prices. You can search throughout any kind of TLD that you want and find a domain that you want at a price that's cheap and affordable. So let's say, for example, I wanted to call my new business Big Rank SEO. So if you type in bigrankseo.com and search for it, we can see that the domain name is available. Now, this may not always be the case in all instances. Sometimes your domain name might be taken, or you might have to reach out to a website owner or domain owner who owns it already and see if you can purchase it from them. So be creative and try to come up with a business or brand name that is creative and uniquely suits who you are. That way you won't have to pay too much just to get a domain name for your brand. Once you have decided on a good name for your business and also a good domain name, the next step is to formally incorporate your company. My recommendation is to start an LLC, which stands for a limited liability company. You can start one in a few places. The most popular place is to simply go to a site called LegalZoom, which provides these services for relatively cheap. And they also cover every region of the United States. So if we go to LegalZoom.com, we can search the database to see if our LLC is taken or is available. So let's type in Big Rank SEO, which is the name of our SEO agency, and search. Now, if you are forming a corporation, I would recommend that you form it in the state that you live in. If you are forming a corporation or LLC, some people do decide to form it in the state of Delaware. Delaware has the lowest filing fees and lowest taxes out of any other state. So there are a lot of entrepreneurs that decide to form a corporation in the state of Delaware. But ultimately, it is up to you. You have the option of formulating your company in any state that you want. The process takes typically about 2 to 3 weeks. Once you submit your paperwork, they will check it, verify it, make sure everything is good to go in their system, and send you the official LLC incorporation paperwork. Now, once you have this paperwork, you officially are a business owner and you can start with your digital agency. While you are waiting for your incorporation documents, my recommendation is to get a good logo done. Having a good logo that people love will pay dividends over the long run. People will remember you, they will refer to you, and they will also buy from you if you have a good logo and branding presence. So if you want to get a good logo done, you have many options. Now, if you want to spend some money to get a good logo done, you can go to a place called 99 Designs. 99 Designs makes it easy for people of all types, whether you're an entrepreneur, a filmmaker, an artist, a writer, an illustrator, whatever it may be. You can go here and get your own graphic designs done. So as a business owner, you could go to 99 Designs and have people compete to build you a logo that you love. Now, I've used 99 Designs on multiple occasions, and every single time I've received work that is outstanding. The freelancers that work on 99 Designs, they don't get paid unless they win the competition. So each user is incentivized to give you high quality graphic design instead of giving you lackluster work, just so they can win the competition and earn the money that you put up as the prize. Now, this is my favorite option. If you're short on cash, you can also go to a platform such as Fiverr. On Fiverr, you can find graphic designers of all types to help you design a logo for your business. Granted, not every single freelancer that works here is fully qualified or may have had proper training and education within a graphic design school, etc., etc. But you can still effectively get your own logo created for $5 or less. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs who are just getting started would do well getting a good logo from Fiverr, which is much better than not having a logo at all. So make sure you have a logo. If you can't afford 99 Designs, you can go to Fiverr. If you don't want to go to Fiverr, you can also go to a website called Canva. It's called Canva. Here on Canva, it makes it easy for anybody to make their own graphic designs. You don't need to know Photoshop. You don't need to know how to use the paintbrush tool. You simply need to find a good template that works for you and input your name, your brand, and maybe some images that you like and love. Personally, I like to use Canva, and I like to use 99 Designs. This is where I go to build my own logos and my own social media cover images, such as my YouTube cover image and thumbnails, etc., etc. So if you're building a business, you will need to decide on your name, your domain name, and form an LLC. Once you have these elements covered, you can focus on the branding elements, such as your logo and color schemes that you want to use. You can do all this before your company is fully incorporated, and once it is, you are ready to go and run your agency.